I've arrived. What is going on, guys? How are things in your world? Welcome to Monday. Every time I open this thing, the candles are missing. I gotta fix it. Like this is a daily problem. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. How you doing, Zuma? Good to see you, Shibby. Good to see you, Alex. Welcome in. Zuma. Alex, Zuma, Shibby. Alex, Zuma, Shibby. Two Alexes. Yeah, appreciate you guys being in here. My Chrome is broken every day of my life, so I'm trying to fix it. There we go. Okay, cool. Awesome. Good to see you guys. We are live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. Crushing it. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Good to see you guys. How was your weekend? I bet you guys are glad it's over, right? Only industry where the you're glad that the weekend is over, right? What is going on here? Yeah, me too, Zuma. Tired of not making any money. No, I'm kidding. Okay. For some reason, my TikTok is not showing. Exclamation Pez, that's right. Wow, it's up to 24 now? That's insane. That's awesome. That is awesome. Where is that guy at? Are you guys hearing any issues with the music? Is it like changing the way it sounds to you? Because it isn't for me, and I don't know if that's just on my computer or if you guys are hearing that too. Okay, sounds good, Candace. Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, if it's on my end, then that's fine. I'm okay with that. How's everybody doing today? Good to see you, Paint. Good to see you, Paint. How you doing? How are things? Awesome. Yeah, gold's on the move a little bit here, isn't it? That's okay. NQ looks like it might be coming down to a level to bounce soon, which would be nice. Maybe catch it on the way back up. Yep, excited for a new month. Yep. Yeah, I guess it is the first, isn't it? That's interesting. Guess it just started. Sweet. Yeah, good stuff. I took the trade in Asia last night with Shem. I'll show you guys. It's on NQ. let me just set up a couple more things here. I'm still running I'm running 3 streams right now, so we'll see if everything crashes or not. Pez has slept in 25 times. That's right. That's right. Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Yeah. Did you guys trade Asia last night or London? How did that go? How did that go? I like what NQ's doing right now. Watch out for a little bit. Took a small gold sell in Asia, yeah. Did we trade gold or NQ last night? I can't remember. Yeah, watch Asia move different than I like, so no trades, yeah. Good, Candace. And we call, yeah, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sorry guys, I'm just checking some stuff here. I'm just trying to get I got 2 messages here that are stuck that I'm just trying to fix real quick. Trying to get them off the screen. There. That's good for now. All right. Let's take a look at our... Yeah, I like what NQ's doing. Let's watch this. We might get a trade here pretty quick. Get your buy orders ready. For those of you on TikTok, we're also streaming on live stream and Twitch. So you can see more of the screen on either one of those platforms. Or you can stay on TikTok, which is fine too. Looks like Dan's trading too. Thought he was only doing last week. Guess he's not doing London anymore. Strange. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. No, that's really cool. That's good. That's good for everybody. I like that. Yeah. I remember one time he was like, he didn't want to trade or run 2 or 3 sessions a day because it can get exhausting to do that every single day. So I think that's why he's just switched to London. I don't know. Well, he was doing Asia mentorship for a long time. It's okay. All is good. All is good. I'm liking what NQ's doing here. We'll see if we can get ourselves a nice little retest. Have ourselves a early morning trade right here. Okay. Yeah, I've got them combined on another. Basically, I've got the way I have them now is there's nobody on Twitch. I have no following over there, so the chat, there's nobody chatting, so the chat's not moving. But I know there's a way to combine them together so they stack, but I just haven't gotten that far yet. For now, I've got them basically. I've got 2 boxes on the left there, one on top of the other. So the YouTube one is moving, but the one in Twitch isn't yet because there's nobody over there. I don't even know. I'm gonna try and grow a little bit of an audience over there, but I don't know if I'll get one because it's all mostly gaming. There is some stocks and trading and stuff, so I'm trying to see if that audience is interested. But we'll see. Probably not. Zuma is now following. Appreciate you, Zuma. Was that over on Twitch? Let me see. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Awesome. You're cool. That's sick, Zuma. Appreciate you following over there. Thanks. That's how I know it's working. It's working. Set it up. Buy or sell, exactly. That's right. Yep. Buy or sell. Hopefully buy on NQ here shortly. I'm really liking what it's doing. Let's see. Not too big of a range. Should be okay here. If we get a proper retest, we'll be in business. We will be in business for NQ. Yep, looks good. How's it look on the 30? Looks pretty good. Might not encompass the 30 or engulf the 30, but I do like how it looks here. And look what it's doing. Stick. I'm gonna get an order ready. If it flips and breaks its own top wick, we are in business. We are in business. Not the greatest retest. Maybe give it some time here. Do a bounce or two. And should be alright. The only thing I can't do, Zoom, is I can't respond to chats in this window here on Twitch. I have to go to Twitch, which is fine. I can do that from my phone. But, you know, it's alright. No big deal. I'll just keep it on. It might take a while for anybody to ever come in, but it's fine. So when you're taking a trade here, I recommend not getting top wicked. You've got this wick right here. Try and keep it a little bit above, so that way it doesn't, sometimes it'll hit your stop loss, or I mean it'll hit your take profit and then turn around. So maybe it's a superstition, I don't know, but the fact that it happens a lot is probably a consideration. Hit it and don't quit it. And since NQ has been moving down, but now it's moving sideways, I don't feel like we're going against the trend. I feel like we're at the bottom of this channel now, and now it's going to go back up, which is why I put a buy order in. We'll see. NQ has a mind of its own, so we might not get nothing. We might not get nothing. Don't do us dirty, NQ. Good proper retest. I like that. Even if it goes a little bit more, that's okay, because that's going to give me a stop loss of about 100 ticks. If it goes past 100 ticks, I'm going to have to size down. Yeah, it's possible, paint. It's possible. It's also possible that it hits my order and then reverses, and see, it never comes back. Either it's gonna pop or it's not. And either my account's gonna pop or it's not. Right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. November's over. November was a rough month. So hopefully, I know it's getting towards the end of the year. From what I've heard, trading at the end of the year is not great, but we'll see. And if we do get an NQ buy, I want to be out before this level right here. So I'm actually going to bring my resistance down as a reminder where I need to be out. Where the heck is it? Where's my resistance at? It's not there. I have no resistance. I'll just make one. What you gonna do, NQ? Are you gonna burn me here? Should I be like other people and scream at the charts? You ever seen those TikTok guys? They're like, ah! Like, why, man? To chill. It's a freaking candle. Order filled. Here we go. We are in. I actually probably want to get out about right there. I might not have given it enough room here. It might tap me out. Need to change something here. I want to go 1-to-1. But I need to give it more stop loss room. Oh, it's got plenty of room. Okay. All right, 1-to-1. Here we go. We're in. First trade of the day. . I wouldn't mind cutting partials about 50 ticks. Hopefully we get a little pop here. That's what I'm waiting for. Yep. Notice Dan standing down. Ah, here it goes. Just let it breathe. Let it breathe. It could knock me out. That's what happens. Don't do it, NQ. Don't do it. Go back up there. I click the button and it reverses. Happens every day. Happens every day. Happens every day of my life. Nah, just let it breathe. I gave it plenty of room here. Give it plenty of room. We'll see. If it knocks me out, then there's nothing I can do. I've already done my job. I clicked the button. Did my analysis. If it comes back to break even, I could also get out of this trade and wait for a better setup. But we shall see. Yes, we shall see. That's why you gotta let it breathe. It's a very nice retest. Very nice retest. I'll take that. It just don't go back down there. You've already retested. You don't need to retest it again. Alright, let's see what NQ's gonna do. Come on, NQ. What are you gonna do, brah? Might close small body here, and then the next one might pop. We'll give it time. We'll give it time. We're at the bottom of a range here. It's another range. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I'm okay with this. If I lose this trade, I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I took a proper trade. This is what it's about. It's not about the money. It's about taking the proper trades. I feel good about this trade. It's got everything about it looks good. You got some weakening on the red. You've got a double tap down here. Two bottom green wicks. Then you had a nice retest on this. Decent wick on this. I mean, this I can't pick a better setup. If it loses right now, it's a probability loss. And that's just how trading is. Sometimes you just get a probability loss. I really like this trade. So I'm gonna let it go a little bit. I am gonna secure profits and probably move to break even once we hit that limit sell of 1. Once we get 50 ticks. I'm just slowly growing the account. Day by day. I really would like more than 11 ticks, though. Right there. Give me more than 11, please. Please. But yeah. Yeah, Alex, let's... rocket emojis in the chat, y'all, so we can get this NQ to go. Feeling pretty good still. Still feeling good. Come on, NQ, you're right there. I know you want to do it. Great volume on NQ, huh? Great volume. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. Either way, like I said, if I take a loss, it's a probability loss. Because I can't really spot anything terribly wrong with this trade. This trade to me looks very good, very clean. I mean, yeah. 4 hours still red, but the market hasn't been open that long. NQ's dying. Yeah, but probably close small body green and probably have to wait longer. Yeah, 30-minute engulfing. I know what's going on here. But I've got enough room here that if it does come down, you know, my stop loss is pretty far away. I ideally like to go down here, but I don't have the room for that in this account. Plus, if I go down there, I'll probably be holding this trade for the next 3 hours. We have news today also at 10 o'clock, I think. Close to, yeah, PMI at 10 o'clock. If you want to check the news, check out that website right there. forexfactory.com. Small body red is still okay. Yeah, still all right. Ideally, it would be nice to have, you know, more of a hammer, but, and I might get cooked here while it breathes, but there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do about it. The only thing I can do is close partials on the way down. I literally got 11 ticks out of this trade. 11. Man, that's nothing. And that's happened a lot. I open up a trade and I just get nothing out of it. And it's like, oh, am I going to close at 11 ticks? Like, come on. 11 ticks is nothing, man. I just give it some time here. Let's see what happens. If we get cooked on stream, then we get cooked on stream. possibility that it just wants to continue back down. Honestly, would like to give this a little bit more room, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. It could come down, bounce, turn around, and go, but I don't have the room for that. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out one contract. Oops. I hit the wrong button. That's what I meant to do. So I closed 50% of this trade since it's losing. And it's going to either turn around and I'm going to get a little bit of a break even, or I'm going to get knocked out here at my stop loss. And that's how you manage a loss right there. This should not have lost, right? I mean, it's a great looking trade. And it might eventually come back up. It just might not be ready yet. So like, all I can really hope for now is break even. Hey Nathan, how you doing, man? Ashy? Yeah. Yeah, yep, exactly. Good to see you guys on TikTok. Ash Shiloh. Yeah, good to see you guys on TikTok. Yeah, this trade is, here you go. A trader takes loss on stream. That's gonna blow up the market, right? Nobody ever shows that. That's gonna be rare. So I'm just waiting now for a bit of a turnaround, for a break even. And that's how you manage a loss. Everything about this trade said that it was looking good, that it was gonna rocket, and the fact that it came back down there, made another bottom wick is not ideal. But there's really nothing, there's no way to predict that. You can just really put everything together and yeah. I mean, because I closed the contracts now, it's showing 35 ticks in profit. But that's because of where I put my partials. So we'll see. If it goes from here, it'll still be a winning trade, even though I took a small loss. You know, even if I get a little bit back above break even, that's fine. I don't mind. This is how you trade. This is how you trade, and this is how you properly trade in price action. And it can definitely be frustrating to watch it do this. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, W so far. Yeah, absolutely, Puck. And if you guys are in this, you want to give it more room, bring your stop loss down here with a lower size and you should be okay. Me, I just don't have the room. This funded account is on its last legs. So we shall see where we're at with that. But I just love when NQ's like, all right, let's go. You click the button and then it just dies. Oh. Good old volume, right? Alrighty. What are you gonna do in Q? You're just flat now. You're just gonna stair step your way down? 2 bottom wicks here. If this continues green, will be pretty nice. That would be nice. Sometimes that happens though. The candle's not ready. You know, it's got to form another like little mini structure like it did just now. You get a small red. It's got to retest again, but it's gonna go. Man, NQ is just struggling. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? It's just not going to play today, is it? You guys ready for carnage? Look at this thing. Descending from the heavens to knock me out of this trade. This is why I set an alarm to get up this morning, so NQ could destroy me. Nah, it's all good. I got up to hang out with you guys. NQ is not very fun to hang out with today. Oh look, it's going back up. Go back up. You gonna make up your mind? Or are you gonna just sit here and do this crap for the next 2 hours? It's like, where's my take profit? Oh, I forgot about it. It's all the way up there. Huh, interesting. Oh, look how lonely it is up there. Oh, poor guy. We're stuck down here in this junk. What's gold doing? Possible breakout on gold. It's very bullish. That's good. I like to see a bullish market. Very good. Maybe if I can't hold this trade for the next 6 hours, I'll make 20,000. What do you guys think? No, I don't think that's gonna happen. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, NQ, bro. What are you doing, son? You're so lame right now. We are monitoring the world's nuclear meltdown statuses. NQ is the nuclear, this is the nuclear status in the Netherlands. And it's not looking good. Red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. What is this thing, a stoplight? Come on. It's either green or it's red. Pick one. Pick one. Is there any music on TikTok? I don't know. Let me check it. Hey, anybody on TikTok, can you hear the music? I shall find out. Yeah. Yeah, that's all good. Here we go. Look at NQ. Look at NQ. It woke up. NQ is awake. That still looks good for going back up. Had a couple of rejections here. I think we'll be okay. We'll at least break even. If it gets up there, we'll break even. Normally, I would get out of this trade if it was profits only, but because we're trying to get back to break even, I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. Give it more time to come back to the place that I need it in. It might just stair step its way up, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'll wait. I'll wait through it. Anybody else in this trade still? Anybody else in NQ? There's nobody here today. There's a few people. You got no good. Stopped out, yeah. And I found that I get stopped out on crap like this a lot, and I had to size down in order to not get stopped out. And that's how I fixed it. Because you can still make $150 on 2 ticks. Not 2 ticks, on 2 contracts. You know, you still can. But it's just one of those things that it's not going to happen if you have a tight stop. And I used to have that problem. I'd size up too high, and then my stop was just super tight. 15, 20, 30 ticks or whatever. And I couldn't figure it out. And then once I sized down to like a couple of minis, then all of a sudden it gave me a lot of room. Still looking pretty crappy here. It's really struggling. My initial entry was right here. Right where the mouse is. Right there. And it's back to basically the original. You know. I could have I accidentally bought a second contract. And I closed it right away because I didn't mean to do that, but you know, it could melt here but it just hasn't popped, you know. It hasn't gone up. All it's done is go down. So just give it some time. It takes a lot of patience to sit through a trade that's in a loss. You know? It takes a lot of patience. Everybody, I used to be like, oh, no, I'm out. And which is fine, you can do that. But you really have to kind of figure out what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Mike Ladeau, welcome to the crew. Appreciate having you in. Welcome to the crew. Inching our way up here, folks. I reckon if you're in this trade and you haven't been stopped out now, if it slowly crawls its way up, it might be okay to hold for a little while. I'm just going to get my profits and get out. That seems to be a major support right there, an old support, so I want to get out. I'm going to do it just shy of that because I've noticed sometimes it'll come right up to it and then it'll turn around. I'm like, yeah. So if it's going to come right up to it, then I want to catch it before it turns around. Yeah, you stare at the markets long enough, you stare at the candles long enough, you start to see these behaviors. Tell you what we're going to do, though. I kind of want to go to break even here, but this is not really a break even because we've closed partials, and when you close partials, it moves your entry point. This would be break even for this one contract, which is fine, but the two contracts that I had already closed would not be break even. That break even is another like 60 ticks. Right there. That's break even. Oh, I know, Zuma. Yeah, I've done that before too. Yeah, exactly. Dan's yelling at people. Yeah, so there's my break even right there for this trade, right where I've got that blue box. No, I can't see it on TikTok. Hang on. Still anticipating a bit of a pop here. I don't know. Is he gonna do it? There's my break even. Right there. On the trade. This is one of the ugliest trades I've ever taken. Because it's this where it closed partials, it moved the line. So it looks terrible. As long as it doesn't reverse, we'll be alright. But normally I would go to break even by this point and just let it go. Probably not still too bad of an idea, but just wanted to give it a little bit more room in case it decides to come back. And you can see these two bottom wicks right here. If it wants to do another retest, then I want to give it the opportunity to do that. And I'm low size, so it's not going to be devastating if I lose. Sometimes you just have a probability loss. It just happens. You have to be good at losing in this game. If you're not good at losing in this game, you're not going to survive. And you have to sit here and watch it and manage it. I guess NQ does not want to move up today. Look at what it's doing. This is ridiculous. This would knock me out at break even. But it's just got to form another stupid bottom wick, I guess. It's just got to retest again. When nothing about the setup says that it's going to do this. There's no way to predict it. The setup basically said, oh, 2 giant bottom wick retests are already complete. We don't need another one. This is your retest. This is the market turning around. And then it retested 2 more times. So the fact that it's coming down again is like, what the heck? Who knows? But if it comes down here and knocks me out, it's all right. Yeah. So when you close those contracts, it moves it. So this is basically, my entry was up here, right? And when I close those contracts, now it's down here. So if it does rocket, it moved my, it's kind of interesting. It moved my entry down. So I'm at a lower point to make profit if it does rocket from here. It's just kind of a benefit, I guess, in a way. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem to want to go here. Yeah, exactly, Zuma. That's right. That's a good way to put it. I couldn't figure out exactly what I was trying to say, but it averages out the position. Great way to put it. Exactly. Yeah, what a beautiful day in NQ. Man, what an ugly trade. What an ugly trade. Well, you guys haven't really seen me take a loss yet on stream, so here you go. Here's how I handle a loss. We are trading until the rest of our lives, so one loss is not going to be the end of the world, and it is a Monday, right? Yo, what's going on, Willem? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, one ticked out. Yeah, this trade's really ugly. It's one of the ugliest trades I think I've ever taken. Because everything about it said that it was supposed to pop. So I'm gonna count it as a probability loss if it comes down and knocks me out. It's just, man, terrible price action. How it's just flat. It's like it's fueling up or something. And if it does fuel up and pops, great. I'm happy about that. Hopefully it doesn't fuel up and pop in the opposite direction. That would not be good. Nothing like holding a trade through 3 or 4 candles just to break even. That's a test of patience right there. That's a test of patience. Sucks you got stopped out there, Will. Yeah. Yeah, and that's where I'm like, the only reason I'm still in is because I went low size. And I'm alright with that. It gives me more room and more flexibility. Yeah, for sure. Did I full port them? No. Didn't full port them. Passing evals quick isn't really my thing. My thing is slow, consistent wins every single day. I can pass an account. It probably the quickest I've ever passed an account is in a week. So I would say if you eliminate greed from your if you eliminate greed from your trading strategy, you will succeed. But thanks for the question. Appreciate it. Good to get some questions on TikTok. Appreciate that. I mean, look, NQ is still holding. It's still holding above this weird level, this invisible weird rejection level. It just, so far, has not wanted to break this. And that's good. That's good for me right now, because it's continuing to reject off this level. And hopefully it's like, okay, we're good. We retested this level 17,000 times. We don't need to retest it again. That would be best case scenario here. It's hard looking at this right here, where it says 67 ticks for TikTok. Down there on TikTok, it says 67 ticks in profit, 78 ticks in profit, and it's like, here we go. Somebody inject some adrenaline in this fool. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. I love it. I love to see it. NQ is popping. This is why we showed up today. To this day. It's stuck in my head. Little bit of a pop here. Pretty nice. Why is Dan howling on stream? All right, here we go. So we took this trade, and it was pretty flat there, looking good for a buy. It's taken 2.5 candles for it to really produce something, but it's looking good here. We are in profits at the moment. We're pretty close to break even on the day, so if I can get it to hit this nice little 160 tick profit, then I will say that will be a W on an L, which is insane to get a W on an L. But yeah, it just looks too good. It looks too good to go back up. There's too much evidence right now that it's going to pop and go up. You can do it, NQ. You're a good boy. Let me get the bone out. Where's the bone strat? Oh yeah. There you go. I got something for you. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. You're almost there. I gave it just a little bit further. And then you can have it. It's all yours. At that level right there, you can have it all. It's all yours. It's so stupid. It's all yours. Should I hold this trade until Perry does Asia and then just roll up $15 in profit and be like, what? What? We're almost to break even on the day. Almost to break even. Don't come back down. Don't do that crap. If I get knocked out of this trade, I'm gonna be so sour. Like you said, Will, I'm gonna be sour the rest of the day. Because it's popped, but it just hasn't popped enough. It's almost there. Just want to hit that break even on the day. That's all. Go BE. Yeah, I think that's a good good idea. Thank you. I'm just excuse me. I'm just worried about this level. It's been retested 3 times, and I wouldn't put it beyond NQ to not retest it again. Yeah, no point in risking. That's good. Yep. Yeah, it's this one contract remaining could break even, which is fine. You know, it'll be my loss right here. You guys can't see it in the corner, but my loss will be that's it. That's it for the day. You know, so if it hits that break even, but I'm in no rush now. Like I might even move this here and just start trailing it with my stop loss if it shows me some volume, some strength. That would be kind of the best case scenario, because it could, I mean, it could go up to this level here. I'm already in the trade. I wouldn't mind riding it up there, right? But if I don't get it, then I don't get it. But I don't know. I'm just not that lucky, I guess. But this range, I would like to see it fill the rest of this range and have maybe my take profit up there. That would be best case scenario. So I might end up trailing. Yeah, you trail on the, yeah, that makes sense, Zuma. It's a interesting level here. I'm kind of in it now. Once you get in a trade, you're committed, right? Yeah, it still looks good for going up. It's hard to say though, because on the higher time frames, you know, we had a lot of bearish strength, but now on the 4 hour we have these 3 bottom wicks. So it's not a bad idea to be flexible here. And since it is moving, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start chasing it with the stop loss. This would be a ridiculous number for me to catch that. But we're out of that range now of it being a losing trade, right? Because I've got my stop loss at break even. It can still come down and knock me out. It could create a range here where it's just moving like this now. It could just move like this, right? It might not come up here, but on the higher time frames, here's the resistance. Here's the top of the range. So why not let it fill this range up here and maybe take profit up here? Because I've got my stop loss. In fact, best case scenario is to have your stop loss down here below this level. But I'm not in that situation. So I'm just got to kind of figure out how I'm going to manage this trade from here. It's just going to stair step its way. Oh, welcome to New York. I wanted to be out of this trade before the stock exchange, but maybe that's what I need right now. Maybe I need the stock exchange volume because I'm already in it. So if that is the case, then I want the NQ to just chill a little bit. And sure, if it's going to come down and make a tiny red, fine, I don't care. I just don't want it to melt. Then I'm done. And I've seen it before where it melts, hits your stop loss, and then turns around and takes off. Hey, what's going on, Stuart? Good to see you. Oh, you just got in. Appreciate you being here. Welcome in. Depends on the candle. Sometimes there's nothing to trail on the... Yeah, I never go below the 15. We used to get yelled at by Dan. He'd be like, you're going to lose. I'm like, all right. So we stayed off the 15. Yeah, I'm only in 1 micro. It's pretty lame. But that's what it is. I'm okay to hold it a little bit here. Even if I closed it right now, it would significantly reduce the loss that I've taken in this trade. But that's all right. It's still looking okay. That New York Stock Exchange candle opening could either melt it. What it'll probably do is that it'll either melt it or it'll rocket it. But a lot of times it'll do that, and then it comes all the way back down. And then it goes the other way for a little bit and then comes all the way back. So I like to be out before that candle. And I don't know, I might end up closing it before that. We'll see. We'll see where it's at. It's a bit of a risky play. I've never in my life held a trade through the New York Stock Exchange opening candle. Never. Not once. How's your day going, Stuart? You guys, did you get any trades today? Dan singing on stream's funny. MNQZ, yes, correct. Ryan B, sub to the channel. Welcome to the crew. Good to have you in. I don't know if you're on stream right now, but either way, good to have you in. You had 2 this morning in London, but both stopped out. Oh, man. Weren't bad trades, just never worked, yeah. Then was at the doctor until now. Okay, got you, Stuart. Yeah, that's counted as a probability loss. Counted as a probability loss. Sherry Trades, good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. You know, get the turkey leg out, leftover turkey leg, and it's a nice strategy to get NQ to go for it. Oh, put that in a trade guide. How I made millions in the market, and then just show a turkey leg. Stupid. Yeah, absolutely, Stuart. Yeah, it's one of those things where you just kind of you have to look at it like losing's part of the game. You flip a coin enough times, it's gonna flip to the other side. We are, if I were to close right now, I'd be $10 in profit on the day. On the day. I will be, if this continues green, I will be out of this trade before the stock exchange opens. We're gonna start trailing with there's no better feeling. China. There's no better feeling than trailing your trade with a stop loss. Makes my heart melt. Big W, that's right, Stuart, that's right. Yep, look at that, 150 ticks. The only reason why I'm still in this trade and I haven't taken out profits, for you new guys, is because this trade I had to take a loss because I closed partials in drawdown. And so otherwise I'd have been out of this trade. And if I get out of this trade right now, I'll be 10 bucks in profit. So getting back to break even is good. I don't know where the top of this candle is where it's gonna react. It could react right here. And if it starts to turn around, look, it's going for it. Look, it's going for it. The turkey leg worked. It's going for it. It's working. Get it. Get it. You can have it. It's yours, buddy. It's all yours. It's so stupid. Oh my god. I'm losing it. Mental capacities are gone. Candles have destroyed my mental capacity. And the fact that you guys are watching tells me more about you. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking around. Oh, yeah. We used to do this in the mentorship all the time. I always thought it was the funniest thing. I said, if I ever stream one day, I'm going to do that crap. Because it's so funny. It wasn't banana bread. Careful with 2580. Yeah, past support. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm almost thinking about closing before this candle closes. That if it continues, since it's moving, right? If it continues, then I might even trail it a little bit more. If I close it now, about 30 bucks in profits. Not a bad place to jump out. Chase it, yeah. Yeah, I think I am gonna chase it. I've found that I chase it. When I chase it, it does seem to knock me out, which is fine. Am I the only trader in the world right now with a turkey leg on screen? Still going. Oh, it's all yours, buddy. You earned it. You deserved it. Yeah, I think I want to get out of this trade. I'm ready to be done. We're gonna do it. I'm out. I'm done. Ah, miserable trade. Well, he did it though, and you know what? I was faithful to NQ. I gave it the bone. I said, "Here you go, boy, and it's all yours." W. Excuse me. Man, can't even talk properly. Look at that. Bone strat worked. Bone strat worked. W's in the chat. That's right. Throw some W's in the chat. Hope you guys were able to... Man, that was a miserable trade. I was ready to be out. What are the chances it comes up here? I don't know. But I was ready to be out of this trade. I sat through all of that. It's... Ugh. Yeah, big WST. Appreciate it. Yep, we got it. Not only did we come back to break even, but we were able to secure another $50 in profit. So now my account is even further away from MLL. Kisses. Chef's kiss. Logic of this trade. I had to use this bone right here. This is how I was able to win. I told NQ, turkey leftovers from Thanksgiving, it's all yours. And it worked. And a lot of times, this is why I decided, you guys are probably like, why did I get out here? I got out here because there's this level to the left, right? Zuma called it out earlier. There's a level here, and there's a level here. And I cannot tell you how many times I've seen NQ do this, where it has a big pop, and then the next candle, it reverses. And it looks like that's what it's doing right now. So I was like, I'm ready to be out of this trade. I've been sitting in this trade for almost an hour, it feels like. And New York Stock Exchange is opening shortly, and I do not want to be in that volatility. And so I was like, all right, I've already broke even for the day. I've already made a huge profit on this one trade. I'm out. I'm ready to be out. And that's exactly what I did. And plus, NQ was good. It gave me the opportunity to come back up, so I gave it a bone. And the bone strat worked. Follow for more market maker tips just like that. I've posted a lot of stupid shorts lately about that, and it seems to, like, people seem to watch them, so I'm like, why not? Yep, W's in the chat. Hope you guys caught that too. Oh, I appreciate it, Stuart. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just basically clipping from live streams when I have a dumb moment, and I'm like, all right, I got to turn that into a short because it's funny. Sometimes, though, I'll do like actual legit. I don't know about you guys, but I like bite-sized stuff, you know? So every now and then... Why is Dan screaming? Every now and then I will basically, you know, throw in some like little tips or whatever. What did I miss? What is Dan screaming about? Oh man, when Dan got banned, it was, oh, that was gold. Like, of all the people, of all the people to get nuked, Mr. Holmes got nuked. I want to show you guys, I'll hang out a little bit, but I am going to lock out right now because I want to keep my profits for the day. So I am locked out. Does it show it? Let's see. Hello? Yes, the PNL is low. Yes, I'm slowly trying to crawl this account back out of a hole. Yes. It doesn't show lockout. That's weird. It's up here. It's up there. The only way I could show it is to... Here, I'll show you. I know I don't need to show you, but I want to. Here you go. Maybe I should take all this crap off screen. What do you guys think? Is that better? You like that better? I know most of you guys are probably going to say yes. But anyways, there you go. Personal lockout. Our P&L is, what, $50? Oh, yes, absolutely, Zuma. $50 in profit after a loss. Took a loss, came back to break even, and then that final candle, that final trade did it. Look, right here. Here we go. Look what NQ's doing now. This is exactly... You guys want to learn NQ? You want to learn NQ? This is what you need to know. When NQ pops, it almost always comes back. Almost always. And here's a great example right here. You're watching it in live time. With NQ, take your profits, take what the market gives you, and get the hell out. And here's why right here. I would still be sitting here in this trade. I would still be sitting here like, oh, I want out, I want out, I want out. So I took the profits and I ran with it. Take the money and run. ES is doing the same. Share it. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. Let's see. I like watching ES as well. Yep. Yep, exactly, Sherry. That's right. Look at that. And see, you just never know where the top of it is, right? On ES, you might have been able to figure it out a little bit, but on NQ, it's hard to tell. But if you look at this level here, here your answer is right here. You've got this level right here to the left. What are the chances? My voice is jacked today. What are the chances that it has a reaction off of this level? Right, right there. Look, it's almost perfect. And look what it's done. It said, nope, we're coming all the way back down. I am so glad I'm not in this trade anymore. This is where the greed... I talk about this a lot, but I understand it really well. Man, I cannot stand these drawing tools. I need to switch to Zoom, but I'm too lazy. Yes, this is where I wanted it, right? But look what it's doing, man. It's just not, it doesn't work for me. This hold a candle for 6 hours and be thousands of profit, it doesn't work for me. You know, maybe, I don't know. I'm not, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything about anybody else's strategy. I'm just saying that I've tried it and it doesn't work. Something ain't right. So I need to do what does work. What does work for me? Small, consistent profits every single day stacked on top of each other. Right now I'm at almost $50 for the day. Done. walk away. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Stuart. I left the bone there. Walk away, come back tomorrow, and do it again, right? Start chasing profits, start chasing wins. You get this feeling like you're, oh, I just won, man. I can do it again, right? That's how that's a casino strategy. You don't want to do that. That's the strategy that will take you out, because I know that because I've lived it. I've gotten a loss and just continued to trade. I've gotten a win and just continued to trade. And I had to make a rule for myself to not do that anymore. But if I had gotten in the trade down here, which there was no proper entry down here, right? Ideally, I would have been like, sure, if I was still down here, if my entry was down here, man, where would be, who cares what it's doing right now? It sucks that it's coming back down, but my entry's down here, so then I can probably hold it all day. But there's no entry down here. Our strategy, there's nothing here. Where did I get in? Right there. Right there. And in case you didn't see, basically, I had to take a partial loss right here. Because I was like, all right, my stop loss was here. And when it came down and broke its own bottom wick, I made the decision to close one contract. Now, my dyslexia made me accidentally buy one contract, so now I was in 3. So I was like, oh, shoot. And I've done this before, but the quick way to fix that is just quickly close 2. And that's what I did. I quickly closed 2. And then that last contract that I bought stayed down here, which was nice. It was nice that it averaged it out. But look at this. Look at this creeper coming back down. What a freak. NQ is a freak. Coming back down, trying to sneak its way, right? If you're on TikTok, right? Sneak its way back into the picture. Get out of here. We don't want you back down here. You're not supposed to come back down here. Get out of here. But it's just like, you guys spend enough time on the charts, and I feel like you'll see this behavior. Right? I haven't even looked at gold. I don't even know what gold's doing. But I'm definitely not trading anymore today. That was exhausting. That was stressful. I don't know about you guys. You know, I'm going to leave this bone because I think NQ... Whoa. Yes, this is what we're going to do. I didn't know you can... I didn't know you can make it that big. All right, you know what? We need NQ to come back up. So we're going to leave it there. Oh, look at that. Look at that thing. It's huge. That is a massive turkey leg. We're going to leave it right there. Maybe NQ will come back up, fill this range, and go for it. Wow. All right, then. We're just going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there until tomorrow. We're switched to gold. That's going to be so funny to see that thing up there tomorrow. It's a whole turkey. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. So good. Gold's not producing anything. Stock exchange opens in 5. We'll hang out a little longer. I am locked out, though. I cannot trade at all, you see. Personal lockout ineligible, so I am done trading. But what I might do is if we get a setup on gold here, I might take a practice trade with you guys. Because I still want you guys to get a trade if you haven't gotten one yet. And I know Dan's... He's probably be on for another 30 minutes and then he'll dip. Pip and dip. I've been muted this whole time. Unbelievable. I'm so bad at this, Zuma. How many times have you seen me do this? L streamer. L streamer. I've been, oh, how many times have you corrected me on muted? Dang. Wow. Okay then. I should probably repeat what I was saying. I was saying that my TikTok is, I know, I'm a fool. I'm a loser. Thanks. I appreciate you. Anyways, what I was saying is it's on TikTok. If you smash the heart button, you just click the screen, then it tells TikTok, hey, this fool is live and you might want to check him out. So if you guys don't mind smashing that heart button on TikTok, I literally just got access to TikTok yesterday, and I've been trying for I've been trying for a while. So multi-streaming, hopefully, get a little bit of attention and grow from there. I'm committed now, man. I know Dan's doing New York, but when I started, he wasn't doing New York, so there's that. But I'm committed. I'm not giving up. Look at this price action on gold. Isn't it great? Man, I can't believe TikTok is so behind right now. It's weird. Nobody on Twitch. Nobody. It's alright. I'm not expecting to get any attention for a while. Yeah, oh, that's interesting. Zuma. I wonder why mine's so behind. It must be I must have something wrong in the settings. Let me see. Hopefully I don't break it. Might be the broadcast settings. You are there, Zuma. Sorry. Forgive me. You are there. Forgive me. Yeah, you're the best, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, you're the best. Forgive me. You definitely are there. You're not a nobody. Nah, my brain forgot that you were also here. Like I forgot that you were there. Hey, you know what? I'm a mess. And you guys are seeing it. You guys are seeing it in live time. I'm a mess. But messy people are more fun to watch. You know? Who's perfect in this world? Who's perfect? Who pretends to be perfect? Actually gets away with it. Funny thing is I can laugh at my flaws, you know? Have a good time. You guys have seen I've been a fool today. Like it's just been crazy. But you guys have been here still. You're still here. You're still watching. So that tells me that you guys are you're liking it. So I'm good with that. I appreciate every single one of you for being here through my buffoonery. Look at gold moving now. Getting ready. Oh, it's the stock exchange. That's why. Just opened. Ding, 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 ding. I forgot to turn the bell on. Yeah, if we're looking at gold, it is still bullish. I would definitely not want to sell gold. Best to wait until it has a bit of a turnaround. You know, maybe off of that level. Let gold form some structure in New York Stock Exchange. And then once it chills a little bit and volatility comes down, try and catch a reversal. Something like this would be nice. This kind of a reversal. There's a lot of strength, seller strength right here, but you know, this is what you might get. This is what NQ just did that I just sat through. I'm gonna look at MES. Some info, I don't know, you need. Yeah, Yeah, and it's okay. I don't mind a couple of seconds behind on the other platforms because I'm putting out three broadcasts at the same time. So I'm expecting a delay on the other two. The TikTok is like it's very, very behind. Or maybe I don't know. I might be let me close it and rejoin it. No, it's way behind, man. It's like 5 minutes behind. We'll see. That's okay. It's a first day streaming on TikTok and multi-streaming. We'll work out the kinks. Either way, I'm having fun with it. You know what? That's the thing. Just have fun with it. Well, look, MES is MES/NQ. I'm curious, NQ. Did it get rid of my giant turkey leg? Dang it. No, it's still there. It's still there. But look at this move on NQ, man. Like I said, my entry... Oh, it would have knocked me out. It would have absolutely knocked me out. You're off to sleep, ST. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Yeah, always. Yeah, yep. Sounds good, ST. Thanks for being here. Yeah, look, it's still... This is... How long ago was this conversation? Many moons ago. TikTok is so behind. Yeah, it's like 5 minutes behind. It's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Don't trade with me on TikTok. Just come to YouTube if you want live, accurate, updated trading. Because you're going to be 5 minutes behind in a candle. I like to look back, though, right? You guys were watching me through this trade. Look at it. It came all the way down here. It's this whipsaw candle. It's the New York Stock Exchange candle just flipping back and forth. But you can see I had my... Yeah, it would have just knocked me out. I forgot to take a screenshot. Shoot, for the journal. That's crazy, Zuma. That's crazy. I wonder why. I wonder what the reason is. Because I have... It could just be the fact that it's putting out. Maybe it's giving TikTok the lowest bit rate. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. But yeah, look what NQ's doing, man. This is insane. Is Dan in a trade here? No, he got looking for the flip. He was looking for a buy. Interesting. Yeah, it didn't. It's going the other way. That's crazy.
Appreciate you guys jumping on.
We the OGs, Nikki. All right, inbound. Dan just closed his stream. Awesome. Yeah, look at gold melting. This is crazy. Crazy. What did Dan say at the end there? He said, what did he say about he's going to continue? I heard him say London, so I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Yeah, tough day, Will. Hey, what's going on, Grant? Welcome in. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Grant in the house. How did Dan's stream go? What's going on, Aram? New York, one more day than New. Yep, that's right. Yep. The other Dan, welcome in. Appreciate having you here. Yeah. Oh man, we took a crazy trade here on NQ. We're about to drop the whoop. There it is on shorts. Yeah. That's right, Bird Dog. Yeah, we are currently multi-streaming to Twitch as well as TikTok. And we just took a trade on NQ. Actually, it wasn't just. It took 4 or 5 candles to close. It was horrible. No, it wasn't horrible, but it was a very, very long trade. Is this thing still playing? Yeah. Yep, how's everybody doing? Good to see you guys. Welcome in. We're just watching gold melt a little bit. Yeah, I tried onward 40. It didn't work on Top Step anymore. My trade, Aram. One sec. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, no, I did. I just remembered that I did. That's right. So the trade that I took on one sec, sorry guys. All right. Yeah, you have a free reset? That's interesting because I don't think I got that free reset. It's very weird. Okay, so in NQ, we took our trade in NQ, and this is how we got it. This giant turkey leg. Oh man, look at it now. This is crap. So right here, we had this red was coming down and weakening. And then it rejected off this level. And then the next one rejected and came up. And then we waited for the proper retest here. Entered in. Right here. Nope, that's not right. Right here. No, that's still not right. Sorry. Right there. Okay. We entered in there. and then this candle here came back down and hit the bottom of the it broke its own bottom wick, but I had my stop loss down here, so we were safe. And then the next one, actually I had my stop loss about here. The next one, the next candle, I held it, and then it came down here, and about right here, I decided, it's kind of ugly, I decided to, yeah, it was a type 2, exactly. I decided to close 50%. I accidentally purchased another contract. So I was like, ah, shoot. So I decided, all right, I'm going to close 2 of them, the extra one, whatever. And then when it did that, it, I took a loss, but I was like, okay, the next thing that I want from this trade is to break even for the day. And then what happened was it slowly creeped its way up, and it kept threatening to knock me out because we have these long bottom wicks. And I was able to kind of hold through that It was terrible. Yeah, gold's melting. I think NQ's melting too. What's going on, Tim? Good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right, Zuma. You have to have an account. That's right. I had an account. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, so we just held it through, and then moved my stop loss to break even on the final contract. Then after this popped right here, I put this bone right here. It was a lot smaller. I made it bigger. I had it right here. You guys will probably see. I'll probably do a short on that, but you guys come back and watch it if you want. But I held it through this, and once I saw this level here, I decided to exit. I literally exited, and people that were on stream can vouch for me. I exited this trade right here, right before it melted, because I saw this level and I said, nah, I know NQ. NQ is going to rock it, and then it's going to reverse. Rocket and reverse. It does it all the time. Rocket and reverse, and that's exactly what it did. Now look at it. Now, if you are still holding this trade, we were talking about this earlier, if you were down here, you'd be getting knocked out right now. Be miserable. And I was ready. I've been in this trade for almost an hour. I was ready to get out. Let's see. Let's take a look at gold on the 1 hour. Gold filling the 1 hour wick. Yeah, possibly. Another one over here. Nice looking opportunity for a sell, though, if anybody took this. If you look at this right here. This candle here almost completely engulfed these other two green candles. Right? Then it rejected off this resistance, so now you're at the top. So there's a chance it's going to just kind of creep and go back down. Then I wouldn't have entered until I saw this candle. This is a nice looking candle. This long doji. This upside down hammer, reverse hammer, whatever. Now, this is New York Stock Exchange open. So, oh, you took it, Stuart? Nice. Yeah. There's a nice entry right here. Risky, though, because this is a small retest, and it's the stock exchange open. Back in profit. Nice. Yeah, me too. Me too, Stuart. It's good stuff. But that's a risk right there. And then you don't really have anything, any wick there. So, that's hard to really like justify, because it is such a huge reversal. So, I mean, but, hey, either way, we can still look at it, so that's a good thing. What's going on TikTok? Judge. Welcome to the crew. I can't pronounce your username. Welcome to the crew. Welcome. Subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the crew. Yeah. Oh, good. No, it's okay, Stuart. I think it's a good setup. It's just you risk that NYSE candle, knocking you out or having the volatility. What are you talking about, Dan? Can you clarify your question? Oh, we're basically sorry guys, I'm having bad throat problems. Hang on. So the setup I would have taken here that I just went through is basically a continuation, pullback, and reversal. If you watch Daniel Holmes, he calls this a type 1. He calls this a type 1 trade. So that's what I was looking at right there. And it's, some of the other people in the mentorship that are in this stream now they know what I'm talking about. But it's basically the way I explained it if you were watching. You know, you wait for your retest and then it melts. It's a nice setup. It's a nice trade. But yeah, look at it. Look at it filling up this range. No, not anymore. Not anymore. It was the opportunity to sell is past. Now I would be waiting for new price structure. If we're doing price action trading, and if you study price action, you gotta wait for structure, especially after a move like this. You gotta wait for structure to set up, and then you can take your trade, the one you're looking for. But at this moment, we don't really know what gold is doing. When you see this kind of thing with price action, I can't believe I was struggling so long with indicators. Yeah. And I walked that walk too, Stuart. I did too. And I found out that I hit a point where it was distracting. I didn't want to look at it anymore. I didn't want to look at VWAP. I didn't want to look at 50 SMA, 200 SMA. All that information was just useless to me because it's all based on, it's all delayed. It's all based on stuff that's already happened. I want to trade what's happening right now in the market. I want to trade price action right now. And so to have a clean, you know, that's saying keep it simple, stupid. It's like that, right? I'm not calling anybody that. I'm just saying that's the method, right? So don't shut me down, TikTok. This here is simple. Nice and simple. Candles, one resistance, one support, easy. And you just trade within that range. Right now we're in a range. I've talked about this before. Gold and markets will have ranges, right? Think of it like a lane on a highway, right? We're in this lane right now. Gold was in this lane and it switched lanes, right? So now we're in this lane. So we can either try and take a trade within this lane or wait for it to get into the next lane. And we call those ranges. And if you look at, and that's where I got rid of, that's when I got rid of the indicators. When I learned the ranges, the lanes, the ranges. And I learned that from Dan in the mentorship. And that's when I was like, I don't need VWAP anymore. It's useless information. What's my support and resistance? You mean like the numbers? There, if you look right here, you can see it. The red one is right here, and the green one is up there. Up there. That's the levels. And it's just basically a reaction off of I've got it at a level where it reacts, where price is reacted, right? It has reversed here, it's reversed here, so that creates a resistance. And then you can see these long bottom wicks. You could even move this one up like that if you wanted to, right here. Yeah, my resistance was reliable, but I like to move it down a little bit when I see these long wicks, because this one here, the level's probably about right there or so. Oh, really? Yeah. Are you on? I'm on micro gold. You might be on. Either you're on Forex, Dan, or you're on. Maybe you're on GC. That's where you took your TP. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, for sure, Stuart. Absolutely. What's better? Really depends. I personally like futures better. But you can use Forex to confirm. You can confirm based on what you're looking at. You can use Forex to confirm it. If you just want to trade straight currency Forex, then you can. I like to trade futures. That's what we all pretty much trade in here is futures. So it really depends on what you have the most experience with or what you're willing to learn more or whatever, but they're pretty similar. They're not drastically different. We'll sit through this next hour and 4-hour candle and go from there. I'm locked out for the day. I got my trade. The only way I can win is if I take profits when the market gives them to me, close the damn trade, and lock out. And if I do that every single day, I will have a green week. If I don't do that, I will lose. And that is my plan. And that is where I'm at. I've made it as simple as possible because I've spent too much time at break even, basically. And I'm like, you know how many times I could have closed this trade and taken profits? But no, I let it come back to break even. Or I let it come down into a loss. And then I have a red day. And then it's like, crap, I need to make that back. And the next thing I know, I have a tilt day and I lose 90% of the account. I've done this. I did this last week. I'm not immune to it. The only way is if I can catch my profits and lock out. Done. Yeah, I only made $50 today, but to be able to do that over 4 or 5 accounts is a pretty damn good day. That's more money than I would make at a 9 to 5. A buy right now, I don't see it. I see what you can, how you're justified with how you're justifying it with the long bottom wick, but you also, just as a little bit of a heads up, right? We have the 1 hour candle. See this timer right here? There's a 1 hour candle that I'm looking at right now. It's going to close in 5 minutes, and the 4 hour candle is going to close in 5 minutes. So here's what I would say. The 4 hour candle is red. The 1 hour candle is red. The 30-minute candle is red. The 15-minute candle is green. And I don't go below the 15-minute. So all the high time frames say red. All the low time frames, or the lowest time frame that we watch, is green. I would not be looking at buys, just personally. Just looking at it from my perspective. I'm not a trading coach. I'm not a mentor. And everybody trades at their own risk, as you can see from my little disclaimer. But I don't see the opportunity to buy yet. It's possible that this creates a nice opportunity, but we don't know yet. Yeah, watch those impulse trades. They can burn you. Let me ask you guys a question. Is there ever been anything in your life that you've impulsed and it worked out? You ever driven through a stoplight? You're like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I just got to go. Doesn't work out. There's an old saying, haste makes waste. And it applies to the market too. Not calling anybody out, not saying anything about anybody, but it's something to remember. It's something to remember, that haste makes waste. Yeah. Yeah, and Dan, you may be trading it sounds like you're trading a different strategy, which is perfectly cool. Nothing wrong with that. Here we're trading price action, and we're doing it based on reversals and continuations. And we're banking on market volume. In fact, what's my win rate? Yeah, it's actually probably pretty accurate. You do breakouts and retest. Oh, that's good, Dan. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to test. Always recommend testing for sure. Try to test on a demo account where you're not going to lose any real money, and then do a couple of trades and then get off of the demo account, because you're gonna start just like, you're not gonna take it seriously after about 3 or 4 trades. Just a little piece of advice. Yep, we got about 3 more minutes here. See what the 1 hour and 4 hour does. We'll watch gold here. Potential buy opportunity. But we'll see. We'll see. I really need to see very specific thing. I'm already locked out. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go on my my demo account and we'll potentially look at this for a buy. Yeah, definitely, Dan. Definitely. You know, it's okay, Stuart, because what you're basically going to do is gain data, information. And it's good. Walk away from it, come back to it, look at your old trade, and you'll be like, wow, this is, I need to do better. What I did is either I drew it or I got a trade that was like A+. And what I did is I saved that trade, screenshot, so that I could then look at it often to burn in my brain what it's supposed to look like. I might be able to show you that. We got 26 seconds here. All right, 4 hour candle, 1 hour candle are closing right now. Expect volatility. If you are going to take a trade here, make sure you give it some time. Give it some time. Give it a minute or two to breathe. Give it some time. I don't see a top wick forming on this candle right here, so I'm not sure about this for a buy. Everything is still red on the higher time frames. There's a volatility. That's it. You see it bouncing? See it bouncing? So far, nothing here for a buy. Don't see what we need to see yet. I also don't like the fact that there's no top wick on this green candle right here. Not good. That's a disqualifier. Also, this wick down here, very short. You really want to see some clean, massive rejection wicks. Also a disqualifier. This candle right here, though it has strength, there's 2 disqualifiers, and it's currently forming a third one. I need to see a proper retest where it comes down, creates a nice bottom wick for it to move. That will increase the probability and the value of this setup. Right now, this is a no trade. NQ, getting up there to my big turkey leg. Wow, look at it, man. The NQ has been an interesting day. Came all the way back down, would have knocked all the people like me out, and then that's insane. I guess if I had held it from down here, but still, it knew people are down here, and it's like, you know what? We're getting you out of here. It's wild. But now you'd really be counting your blessings. All right, let's go back to gold. Yeah, nothing good on gold. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, and you know what? Just get better. Get 1% better every single day. Get 1% better every single day. Trust me, after you've been doing this for 4 to 5, 6 months, you'll start to get a pulse on the market. You know, you'll start to understand and see behavioral. You'll see candle behavior. You'll start to understand it, and it just takes time. It's no different than anything else in the world where you stare at something or you learn something. You want to learn a language, you want to speak the language, you got to learn it. You got to spend time actually out in the streets talking to people in that language. Otherwise, you'll never learn it. So, be patient on yourself. Give yourself a lot of grace. Give yourself a lot of grace. And if you take a loss, don't beat yourself up because you'll spiral. Be kind to yourself because it's easy to start, man, I suck. I'm a loser. I can't do this. It's easy to go there. You can go there really quickly. And if you get into that stage, that's how you go on tilt, and that's how you blow an account. When you start taking it personally, And if you get attached to your accounts, you'll also probably lose them. Because that's just how it is. It's just the markets are yeah, exactly, Stuart. The markets are really a reflection. And you've heard everybody always say it. It's a reflection of yourself. Right? It's a mirror. And it's weird how it does it. It's weird. The market is a way of humbling you. It's pretty wild. Pretty crazy. I would say the only thing that could maybe convince me for a buy here is if it came all the way down here, maybe to about right there, and then wicked back up, and then showed strength moving up. That would probably turn it into about a B or B minus setup, and it would be a quick scalp. If NQ makes a nice small red hammer, is still interested. Otherwise, yeah, shut the charts. Yeah, I'm getting ready to shut the charts off. Yeah. Got my giant turkey leg. That's how we won our NQ trade right there. That turkey leg. Yeah, it worked. It absolutely worked. Ask anybody who was here when it happened. It worked. It absolutely worked. And I made it bigger and I put it up there because I want NQ to come up here, just for fun. I need the rest of the market to go up because I have stuff in the other side of the market. I've got stuff in like AMD, SMCI, some other like tech companies. And I want the entire market to come back up. It's like, it sucks right now. Even Bitcoin. For all those TikTokers that are like, Bitcoin is gonna go to 1 million, here you go. Bitcoin fell off a shelf. Bitcoin fell out the window. Look at that. Where are we at? 90? 100,000? Pretty close. 90,000, 92,000, and Bitcoin just dumped. Now it's at 86. So I don't know what's going on in the markets lately, but it sucks. Good thing I'm a scalper and I can get in and out and stay out. But on the other side of the market, I need it to go back up. All right, cool, guys. Friday it bottomed out. Yeah, for sure. I would say if you're looking to trade gold, this is not a setup. Let it come up here, maybe have a reaction off this resistance. It is bullish. I wouldn't be looking at any sells. It might be moving sideways though, right? So you might be able to catch a rat scalp. For the most part though, I see gold continuing to move up. Gold has a tendency to move up when the rest of the market moves down. It's just kind of how it is. It's not always that way, but it's just kind of how it is. If you're trading NQ or MES, good to see you, Stuart. Appreciate you. If you're trading MES or NQ, it's moving sideways. So you do have some nice range here to buy, but I would definitely give it some room. And we have news coming up. Or maybe we have news right now. Yeah, we just went through a news candle. So anyways, that's what I'd be looking at. do me a favor, guys. Hit like on the way out if you don't mind. We're going to close it down, and appreciate every single one of you very much. Join the channel as a subscriber to get more tips on how to trade like this. No, I'm kidding. We trade every single day. New York Stock Exchange open, as well as New York open, 8 o'clock every single day. We'll be here, and hopefully you guys are able to survive this crazy market. Good to see you, Grant. Appreciate you very much. Candace, good to see you as well. Thank you guys for the likes. You're the best. You're the best. So yeah, we will show up again tomorrow. For those of you who are in the group Discord, we'll see you in Asia. So awesome. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Smash that like button. Boom, 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 boom. Tim, good to see you. Yep. All right, cool. Awesome. See you guys.